Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. So we are this month's going to be a little bit crazy because I'm, technology, I'm still learning the system. But next month, I'm actually going to do it on the computer to give you more of a visual. But today, Marissa and I...
Hello, Marissa.
McCurdy-Jones Properties team is going to give you a quick market update for Coos County, Oregon, which is crazy because we were just looking at these numbers. And it's kind of funny to see... how it changes.
Yeah, it changes.
Like, isn't that...
It's drastic.
It's
compared to January.
Well, and it's pretty funny because when you look at the numbers, like we're up to, of course, because the RMLS does the most recent, which was July, but then we've gone back to January for the system. Hey, guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and post it. But to look at, so we're going to tell you active, we're going to tell you new listings, pending sales, closed sales, the average sell price, and then the median sell price, which are two very different numbers, and then the total market time, which when you look at the history here, it's kind of interesting to see how much that's changed too. So, Marissa, let's talk. So right now, current month only for July, for this last month, because obviously August isn't over with yet. So what's the active listings from comparative from July to June of this year?
Yeah, so in July, as of last month, the active listings were 223. Compared to June, it was 191. That is a great difference.
That's
significant.
Significant difference, which is kind of crazy to go back. So it'll be interesting to talk about back in January too. So then what about the new listings? So there's active listings and then there's new listings.
So new listings is 145 for July. For June, it was 155. So not much of a difference there, but it's still steady. It's keeping it steady.
And that's actually staying almost more consistent within the last 4 months now. Yeah, because April, May, June, July. And then what about the pending sales?
So pending did go down a little bit.
Yep.
For July, we're at 99 compared to in June, we were at 108. So pending's a little less.
Not bad for those 2 months, but then it's kind of funny because when you look at January too, it's interesting. So we'll talk about that in a minute. So then what about closed sales?
Closed sales, we have 95 in July compared to June, which was 112.
Right.
So that's also a little less compared to
the
previous month.
Which, and then in comparing that to the pending and closed, so 99 compared to 95 in the same month. That's pretty interesting. So then the average sell price, which this is interesting. Can you read my handwriting on that one?
That one right there.
$389.
Yeah.
So what's the average sell price and the median sell price?
So average for July, the average sell price is $389,000, and then that's $350. And her handwriting.
I know, my handwriting sucks.
And then $350,000 was the median sell price for July.
Now let's compare it to June.
So in
1 month prior,
the median sell price in June was also $350,000, which is the same as July. So the median's staying consistent. The average sell price for June was $405,000 compared to July, which is now $389,000.
feeding frenzy.
Yeah.
Like within 2 hours of a house going on the market, even at a price to sell, you'd get 9 offers on one house in 2 hours. Now, the market time's going a little bit longer because buyers are getting a little bit more picky, a little bit more, hey, what are those upgrades? What are those remodels?
They're taking their time a little bit more instead of just jumping right in and offering a ton of money.
Right, but it doesn't change the seller's market. It just means it's probably going to sit on the market a little bit longer. So what's the total market time difference between the 2 months?
So in June, the total market time was 31 days. And in July, it's 33 days. So it's actually still consistent about the average of how long a house is going to sit on the market.
Which, let's compare that to February.
So February was 58 days. So 58 compared to 33, we're still doing pretty good on the total market time.
And when you consider that most not all, but most buyers are doing it per the bank loans, like conventional, USDA, FHA, VA, or even rehabs. Those loan programs usually take 30 to 45 days to close. If a buyer is staying on top of their paperwork and really doing their due diligence, it's about 30 days, which of course represents the 31-day market time.
Yeah.
But back in February, 58 days for market time means a lot. A lot of buyers weren't staying on top of their loan programs and all of their paperwork to their underwriter. So it's pretty interesting. But then when you go back and look at January till now, the average active listings.
Yeah, so January, 105 listings compared to July, which was 223. So we've doubled in listings for active listings.
Which is good because now we have more options for our buyers, which is great. Which again is talking about the market shift. We have a little bit more option, which is why the buyers are getting a little bit more picky, which is why it's really, really, really important to have a real estate agent who's on your side, because we can actually go in and show you and kind of compare. Because when you look at, which is even funnier, to do a listing of, we actually kind of compare of like last month, how many homes sold in this price range compared to this price range, and what was the difference in, like, what did they do? How did they make that house go from 300 to 400,000? So 5 homes were sold over 400,000, but 13 homes were sold over 300,000 last month, which of course represents that median sale price for our area, which is kind of cool too, because here in Coos County, yay, we still have that pretty price point. It's not, oh my gosh, you come here and you're going to spend $1 million on a home. No, we're still within that really good price point where it's still affordable for most people to purchase a home here, because that medium and average sale price is pretty competitive.
And the great thing about it, you hear, the market's crashing. It's not crashing, it's just changing. And it's allowing more buyers the opportunity to actually get into a home instead of 20 buyers on one home the first day it's been listed. So good things are happening still.
Yes.
They're definitely not happening.
Definitely make sure you talk to your professional real estate agent, because we can also give tips and pointers. Like we have a few houses right now that are getting properly painted, getting new flooring,
Good
taking out.
Upgrades.
Yeah, we can tell you what are our buyers looking for. Like what are, millennials that are buying. And there's always people need roofs over their head.
Yep.
Period. End of story. So are they going to rent? Or are they going to buy? When they're buying, what are they looking for? Are they looking for carpet? Because every buyer's different. So when you're talking to your real estate agent, hey, what are your buyers looking for? Pretty much, not all. There's exceptions to the rule, but most people want those new hardwood vinyl flooring, not
look.
the carpet flooring, which not saying that they all don't, because some of them want them in their bedrooms. But in general, everybody wants that new, because a lot of people have allergies too, and carpet tends to hold allergies a lot more.
A lot of people have pets.
Yes.
They don't want carpet.
But they want it done correctly.
Yep.
So a couple of the houses that I've gone into in the last week or so, remodeled, but not done well.
Yeah. You want
and as
quality.
a buyer, you go in and you got to think from a seller's perspective. You're going to go out and buy your next home too. What are you looking for? Do you want to go in and see all this brand new flooring popping up because it wasn't installed correctly? No. So you want quantity over, fast and
quality. Quality over
Yeah.
Quality.
Oh,
she meant quality.
Did I say quantity?
She said quantity. She meant quality.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Yeah. So very, very important. And you want to have a real estate agent that's well versed in real estate loans too, which I'm actually getting ready to sign us up for a VA boot camp. That's just going to be amazing. It's going to give us all of the updates for our veterans, which obviously my husband's Army retired, and we have about 5 veterans that we're working with right now currently, but on all of the loans, because not only do the rates change, credit scores, make an impact, how to clean up your credit. So if you really want to get into a house, is it possible? Absolutely. Absolutely, it's possible. Talk to your real estate agent. We have ways to help you clean up your credit. Not only do we have a credit repair company that we can send you to, but we have lenders that help with that, because their systems do that kind of stuff. And if you're a seller and you're like, hey, how much is our home worth? Our market analysis reports are free.
Yeah.
They don't take very long.
Yeah.
We bring them to you personally, deliver them to you, talk about it. Let's talk numbers, because we got lots of buyers looking for homes.
And the best thing is that we're both go-getters.
Yes.
So the McCurdy-Jones property team is the one to go to. Missy McCurdy-Jones. She's amazing. I'm also amazing.
I was going to say.
We're amazing together.
Yes, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. And we actually do some of the work on the houses ourselves as well. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I love painting, so it's my thing.
She's a paint freak.
It's one of my favorite things to do. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
We're always open to questions. So if you ever have questions, my name is Maris Stevens, not Maris. There's no A at the end. It's just Maris. You can find me on Instagram as well, Facebook, all that good stuff. Missy McCurdy-Jones.
And if you want a little bit more info about our area too, our YouTube channel for McCurdy-Jones Properties team, and you can tell it's very distinctive because it's the pink and gray colors. There's actually local business spotlights. So I'm introducing you to local businesses, spotting all of our favorites. Local events spotlights. So I have a couple of local events that will be posted up there pretty soon. One of our big ones is our cornhole out in Coquille, which is absolutely fantastic. And I have unboxing cities, so get ready for the next one. And I bet you can't guess which one I'm doing. It's so exciting. I can't wait. So
I don't even know which one it is.
Right. She has
top
no
secret.
clue.
Yeah.
Had fun filming it, though. It's a lot of fun. Can't wait for it. So, and it's an unboxing. I'm going to tell you my favorites and my not so favorites, because it's the good, the bad, the ugly, the great parts about living on the coast, and the not so great parts. But we live in a pretty fantastic area.
And the one great thing, well, there's many of them, but one really great thing is that we aren't bullshitters.
Right.
She's very honest. I'm very
sometimes
honest.
a little too honest.
She's sometimes a little too honest. But we're not going to push you in anything. We're not going to try to talk you out of anything. We're going to give you our honest opinion about the structure of our house. If you really love a house, we're going to tell you, we need to get that foundation inspected because it looks a little sketch. Or, maybe we should get the roof inspected because we want you to buy the house as much as you want to buy the house. Our goal is to complete your goal.
And the one big thing that I've learned over the years of doing real estate is I don't like being over somebody's shoulder. Mm-hmm. I didn't like it when I bought my home. And as you can tell, I'm under a remodel in my house. I don't want to stand over your shoulder and like point out everything, but I am going to go through that house with a fine-tooth comb, and I'm going to point out all the bad, because it's an already built home. And even in new construction, because bad stuff happens in new construction as well. An inspection is very important, but as your real estate agent doing our due diligence, it's really important to go through and say, hey, by the way, that electric panel doesn't look all that great, or hey, these wires, I'm kind of thinking not, or hey, let's test the plumbing in here. Oh, that water pressure isn't looking all that great. We need to have these discussions, because in the end, it's the biggest purchase you will ever make. It's the biggest sale you will ever make. And we need to make sure we're disclosing properly to protect you and to protect us. So it's really important that we have your back, and it's very important to have proper communication. So never, ever, ever be afraid to ask questions, and always know that if we don't know, including me, because there's always stuff to learn every day in real estate, we will find out.
And it doesn't matter if it's your first home buyer, it's your first time purchasing a home, or it's your 10th time purchasing a home. Every time you purchase a home, it's a big deal. So you don't want to miss on anything. So we will always have your back with everything, whether you're experienced or not as a buyer. Yep.
And a couple of the things that are coming up to watch out for, as soon as I get taken out of Facebook jail, is we are going to create an event that we're actually going to sit down and do another live with local lenders to get different lenders' perspectives. Because I've had a lot of questions, especially from my veterans, on, well, I thought I automatically get because of da-da-da-da-da. I want to answer all of those questions, because I don't want people to fear home ownership. Like the amount that I know that I paid in my rent over 3 years compared to what I paid and what I still pay, and the amount that I'm making, like, oh my gosh, there's such a big difference. And there's not a fear of it. You just have to know. Knowledge is power, and I want to educate everybody on it. Yeah. So there's going to be a few events. We're going to talk to a local home inspector. Actually, a couple of them. We're going to talk to some local lenders. Yeah. I want to talk to some appraisers, because an appraiser is different than an inspection, and there's a big difference in the the difference in going under contract and getting your inspection compared to getting an appraisal and what that means, especially on a bank loan. So we want to answer all of those questions for you. We want you to enjoy buying your house because it is very stressful, and it's our job to take all of that stress off of you. But we want you to understand the numbers too. So please don't be afraid of the market. Everybody's worried about this. Oh my gosh, the market's changing. The market's always going to change. Real estate always changes. Always. Always and always and always. The good news is to look at it, unless you're a real estate investor and you're looking to buy, fix it in the next 3 months and flip it, which I can teach you how to do that too, because oh my gosh.
That's fun.
Upcoming announcement on that too, soon to be announced. Can't wait to tell you guys about that too. But this is your home. This is your home. And if you're looking at doing like multifamily investing, you're still not going to purchase it a long time for investment purposes, or looking to purchase it today to live in for
the next 30 years.
Possibly.
Yeah.
So, of course, the market's going to change. It always has. It always will. But it's the best investment ever.
It's like the stock market. Stock market goes up and down every day.
Yep. But much better than the stock market.
Yeah, ours isn't that
even
dramatic.
Even if like the 2008 crash, the people that bought we still increased again. So you have to look at it as the long term of it, not the short term.
Yep.
And as investors, we can also teach you how to invest too, because there are loan programs out there for that as well that are very underused.
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. Let us teach you how to do it. That's our job. Yep. So we will get on the next live. I will post the next event because we want to educate and we want to get you, let's talk.
T13 PIC. Yeah, let's talk.
Let's talk.
Send her a message.
Reach out and we'll get you connected because we love what we do. We're
nerds.
We're
real estate nerds.
Fun, and I can't wait to get in and fix stuff because demo day and reveal day are my two favorites until we get you under contract. And we're not looking just to list to post a sale in the front lawn to hopefully sell your house. We want to sell your house, or we want to help you buy your house. We want to connect you to your forever home.
Help you achieve your goal.
Yeah. Yep. So stay tuned for next month's market report. We're going to do this once a month to keep you updated on all the numbers, and more pictures to come for some upcoming listings we have in the very near future. So stay tuned, guys.
See ya.
Talk to you later.